My ex broke up with me and slept with someone else the next day. Now I'm haunted by flashbacks and struggling to move on. I'm 19 and my ex is 21. We started dating 2 years ago in what was supposed to be a beautiful long-distance relationship. In the beginning, everything felt perfect. She was warm, caring, and her voice had this way of making me fall for her over and over again. Before we started dating, she opened up to me about her past. She told me she had 3 exes and had been involved in 3 casual hookups. I respected her honesty and accepted her without judgment. Her past didn't matter to me as I was focused on what we could build together. But during the past 5 or 6 months, they were different. She started pulling away, ignoring me like I was some stranger. It was subtle at first, missed calls, shorter texts, but it grew louder with every silence. Then came the 17th. That day, she talked to me with so much love, so much affection. It felt like we were back to how things used to be. I thought maybe we were finally reconnecting. But the very next evening, she told me we needed to talk. She said things weren't working and that she couldn't do this anymore. I begged her to stay. I promised to fix whatever was wrong, to do better, to be better. But she didn't want to stay. She just didn't. When I asked if there was someone else, she hesitated. Her voice cracked as she said, "You'll hate me for this." Then, before I could ask anything else, she blocked me everywhere. No explanation, no closure. For days, I held on to hope. I thought maybe she'd come back. Maybe she just needed time. Then our mutual friend got involved. He'd always been close to us, almost like a confidant in our relationship. He said he'd try talking to her, but the next day, everything shattered. That friend told me she'd slept with someone else, just a day after our breakup. I can't even describe the pain I felt. I was shivering, crying uncontrollably. It felt like my heart was being ripped apart, piece by piece. What hurt even more was learning that she'd been talking to this guy, her senior from school, for 8 months. 8 freaking months while we were together. She'd been emotionally investing in him while still with me. And then, to top it all off, she slept with him right after leaving me. It's like rubbing salt on my wounds. Our mutual friend, feeling bad for me, confronted her, and she claimed she hadn't cheated. She said it happened after the breakup, so technically it not cheating, as if that made it any better. She even described it as something casual. She even sent 2 inappropriate pictures of herself to our mutual friend, which left him stunned. Whenever I close my eyes, I get flashbacks of her and that guy together. Even though I haven't seen the pictures, the chat was disgusting. It's been 10 days since the breakup, and I'm still struggling to cope. I'm scared of being alone, so I call my friends to distract myself, but I'm sure they're getting tired of hearing the same story. Honestly, if someone asked me what I want right now, I'd probably say death. I even broke down in front of my mom. She tried to console me and tried asking me what happened, but I just shrugged it off. And for a moment, I felt okay. But the weight of everything came crashing back. I feel like I'm losing control of myself. To make things worse, I've been having frequent wet dreams about her. They frustrate me to no end because I know she's not the one, yet she's still stuck in my mind. We never even touched each other during our relationship. It was all long distance. But after hearing about her sleeping with that guy, it's like my mind can't let go of the thought. Our mutual friend described that guy, and it just broke me even more. He's nothing like what I imagined. It turns out he has an ugly face, fat body, no looks, and yet she chose him. Talk about taking a blow to your confidence. Now, every time I have any sexual thoughts, or even watch something suggestive, I'm reminded of her. I can't escape it. My mind hates her for what she did, but there's still this lingering attachment. I used to admire her so much, and now it feels like a betrayal of everything I thought we had. I wake up every morning at 4 a.m. because of these pathetic dreams. I'm tired. I can't focus on anything. My productivity is gone, and I feel like I'm losing myself piece by piece. I've cut all contact with her for now, but in my mind, I've started planning. One day, I'll make her pay for everything she's put me through. For now, I just hope I can make it through another day.